Good morning, boys and girls. Today, I want to talk about something that we talked about while we were still in the classroom, but I want to make it a little bit better. I want to talk about it a little bit more so that we can become better readers. Now, this is a sentence that we might say. Well, we might not say it today because we have to stay in our houses, but here's a sentence that we might say, but let me show you that there are different ways to say this sentence. Okay? So, we are going to the beach today. And if I was in the class, I would ask you, uh, how would I put, what would I put at the end of this? And almost everybody would say, period. We are going to the beach today. And then I would say it just like that. And then somebody, maybe Malia, Elion is really good at it, says, but what if you've never been to the beach? You would say, we are going to the beach today with an exclamation mark. And we would say, we are going to the beach today. So excited. And so that would be another way to say the same exact words. Notice when I put the period at the end, I can say, we are going to the beach today. When I change it to this, we are going to the beach today. So paying attention to punctuation is something that good readers do. But I want to go a step further. I want to show you that there are clues that authors put in that tell us how we are to read the sentence. And so when we are reading in our chunks and we are saying we are going to the beach today, we can look ahead and see what kind of punctuation is at the end of the sentence. But we can also look at the dialogue tag. You'll notice that we have the quotation marks. And when we see quotation marks, that means somebody in the writing is talking. And we want to pay attention to that so that we can get very good at reading with inflection, reading with fluency, but also choosing how to read. So I want to put one more thing on here. And I want to say, how could I say this sentence without changing any of the words? I know, let's see, Raimundo would usually say we could switch and put are we going to the beach today? That would be a great way to say this sentence. But I want to show you that authors can change the way you say a sentence by changing the punctuation and by adding a tag. I'll show you what I mean. All I have to do if I have a question mark at the end is make my voice go up at the end. We are going to the beach today? See, then it sounded more like a question. But now I want to put a tag on the end. The tag says who said the words inside the quotation marks. We are going to the beach today, whined Mr. Garrett. Now, it's not a real secret, but Mr. Garrett, it's not really his favorite place to go when we go to the beach. I'd rather go to the mountains where there's lots of shade. But let's look at the word whined. Whined Mr. Garrett. Now, I know if we were in the classroom, I would say, who can tell me what whined means? Who can talk to their neighbor and explain what whined means? When we whine, we're complaining. That's right. So I might read this sentence when I look at this. We are going to the beach today, whined Mr. Garrett, because this tells us that we are complaining about something. And so when I'm complaining, my voice changes. Okay, so let's take this And I remember, I haven't changed any of these words. All I've changed are the punctuation at the end and the tag. Let's try some more. Let me change the end. And I'll just make it back here. And this is one that we see a lot when people are starting to write their sentences. We are going to the beach today, he said. Or she said. We are going to the beach today. Just saying the words, not being excited. Not very interesting. Let's try another one. Let's do... We are going to the beach today, yelled the frustrated mom. There's a word in here that tells me that this doesn't look right. We are going to the beach today is how I would say that sentence. But if I have this word here, you're right. I would change it to an exclamation point. We are going to the beach today, yelled the frustrated mom. So, if I just change who is saying it, if I just change the way it said, yelled, whined, who's saying it? A frustrated mom. If I just change that, then I have changed my whole reading of the words. These are the same words, and we've said them so many different ways. Now, I don't want to end on this. I want to end on this. Because I know that somebody in my class would say, Mr. Garrett, what if it's somebody who's never ever been to the beach and we were going on a field trip? Then we could say it like this. We are going to the beach today, giggled the students. I look forward to being able to have my students giggle at us. Now, boys and girls, to be a better reader, what I want to see is I want you, when you are reading your books, is look for quotation marks in your sentences. Look for punctuation to tell you how to read the sentence, but also look for the tags that tell you who is saying the sentence. Those all give you clues on how your reading should sound. All right. I hope this helps, and I hope you can use it in your reading today. All right. Have a great day.